Everyone remembers Marcus Aurelius as the wise philosopher king, the calm Stoic, the man who preached self-control, discipline, and virtue. But what if his greatest strength came from something much darker? What if the emperor who ruled the world's most powerful empire spent his life preparing for loss, betrayal, suffering, and death? Welcome back to the Noir, the place where we explore the psychology, philosophy, and hidden minds of history's most fascinating figures. Today, we're diving into the mind of a man often remembered as the greatest Stoic who ever lived. An emperor who ruled the most powerful empire on earth. A philosopher whose words still guide millions nearly 2,000 years later. Marcus Aurelius. But behind the image of the calm and wise philosopher king lies a darker psychological reality. A mindset built on suffering. A mind obsessed with discipline. A man who trained himself to expect betrayal, hardship, and even death. This is the dark psychology of Marcus Aurelius. Part 1. The mind that expected disaster. Most people hope for the best. Marcus Aurelius trained himself to expect the worst. Every morning he would remind himself that he would meet ungrateful, selfish, dishonest, and difficult people. Not because he was pessimistic, because he understood human nature. He believed that disappointment comes from unrealistic expectations. By mentally preparing for betrayal and conflict, he became almost impossible to shock. While others were emotionally destroyed by setbacks, Marcus remained calm. His power wasn't optimism, it was psychological preparedness. Part 2. Emotional detachment as a weapon. Marcus understood something most people never learn. Your emotions can be used against you. Anger clouds judgment. Fear creates weakness. Desire creates dependency. The more something controls your emotions, the more power it has over you. So Marcus trained himself to step back from every emotion and observe it. Instead of saying, "I am angry," he would think, "I am experiencing anger." A small difference, but psychologically, it changes everything. He separated himself from his emotions, making him harder to manipulate. Part 3. The constant awareness of death. Marcus Aurelius carried a disturbing thought everywhere. One day, he would die. Everyone he loved would die. Everything he built would disappear. Most people avoid this thought. Marcus embraced it, not because he was depressed, because he believed remembering death makes life clearer. When you truly understand that time is limited, petty arguments lose meaning, fear loses power, excuses disappear. Death became his greatest teacher. Part 4. The psychology of self-conquest. Marcus ruled an empire, but he believed the hardest thing to rule was himself. Every day was a battle against laziness, against ego, against comfort, against the desire to take the easy path. His private journal, later known as Meditations, wasn't written to impress others. It was written because even an emperor struggled with weakness. Marcus understood a frightening truth. The greatest enemy is rarely outside you. It's the voice inside your head that seeks comfort over growth. Part 5. The Emperor Alone. Imagine carrying the weight of an empire. Millions depended on your decisions. One mistake could start a war. One failure could destroy a nation. Power isolated Marcus. The higher he rose, the fewer people could truly understand him. His writings reveal a man constantly fighting loneliness, pressure, and responsibility. Behind the image of the perfect Stoic was a human being, engaged in a relentless psychological battle. Marcus Aurelius wasn't powerful because he ignored darkness. He was powerful because he faced it every day. He expected suffering. He accepted death. He controlled his emotions. And he conquered himself before trying to conquer the world. Perhaps that's why, nearly 2,000 years later, his words still survive while countless kings and emperors have been forgotten. Because Marcus Aurelius understood the most important battlefield isn't around you, it's within you. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius died nearly 2,000 years ago. His empire vanished. His armies disappeared. His palaces crumbled into history. Yet his ideas remain alive because Marcus understood something. Most people never will. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control who you become because of it. His true power was never his throne. It was his mind, a mind capable of remaining calm in chaos, disciplined in suffering, and focused in the face of death. And maybe that's the reason his wisdom continues to echo through the centuries while countless rulers have been forgotten. Now I want to hear from you. What lesson from Marcus Aurelius impacted you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the mind of one of history's greatest thinkers, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more documentaries exploring the psychology and philosophy of history's most influential minds. Thank you for watching the Psycho Noir. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep mastering your mind.